This is the Old 77 Podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the Old 77 Podcast. Eagles stink.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to be live.
That's right.
At Last Flight Brewing Company on Heisinger Road here in Jeff City, hanging out in the main room, just doing our thing. Come out, have some beers with us, have a good time.
Come out about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
It's not just about us. We want to party with you.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
And why are we going to be at Last Flight, gentlemen?
Because it is our 77th
oh,
episode.
Yeah, that's right. 77.
77 on 77.
From Last Flight Brewing Company in Jefferson City. Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive. Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
Can you feel the tension? I can feel it down in my plums.
Become a subscriber at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Thanks for listening.
From Last Flight Brewing Company in Jefferson City, young bloods on the Old 77.
It was the greatest beer in all the world.
That's the proper open right there.
Oh, I love it, man. We are from the balcony right outside of Last Flight Brewing Company. It's the Old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. What's up, fellas?
Hey,
Hi, man.
guys.
What's going on?
We've got several people here.
We do.
Absolutely.
So much.
And
It's a good problem to have.
I see Jared
Full
and
force.
Will over here.
Yeah.
So let's get them on.
Hey,
You guys want to come on, say hi?
you guys, come grab a mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a third mic?
Well, I can let them use this one.
We'll let them
Only
share.
have two. Yeah. There you go. Grab
Here,
one.
you want to let them share, and then yeah, okay.
There we go.
Grab this out the way here.
Yeah, you can sit wherever.
So come on in, fellas.
You can
Get in where you
stand
can
if you
fit
want.
in.
Yeah, you can stand. However.
Wherever's. Okay, so we got
on in.
two of our friends from Last Flight Brewery, which is where we are broadcasting from today. You might even hear the
Yes.
wind whipping against our microphones
Yeah.
right now because it's
Definitely.
a beautiful, windy
Sitting outside.
fall day.
It's a
So
little
we've got Jared with us from Last Flight.
Jared's one of the owners, and Will's
And
one of
Will?
the brewers.
And Will's a brewer. Will
And-
looks like a brewer.
And I just want
me.
to say, Jared, right off the bat, I am so glad that you guys brought this to Jefferson City, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
Because
Yeah.
this community needed something like this.
We thought so too. We didn't know the community was going to embrace us like they have. But man, it's been a lot of fun meeting people, and then just we hear that quite a bit, and it makes me very happy with what we've done. That people are embracing it the way that we hoped they would.
So how did this whole thing start? Was it just an idea in somebody's head? I mean, I guess that's how every business starts. But can you give us a little bit of the story on that?
Yeah, sure. So it was a hobby of mine for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin Mark and I worked together at a family business for about 10 years, and basically what ended up happening was the family business was selling, and and we had to figure out if we wanted to go do the same kind of like corporate paper pushing jobs that we did before.
Right.
And I somehow roped him into the idea of this, and it took about a year for him to actually figure out if he wanted to actually go into it with me. But
Glad you convinced him.
yeah, me too.
Without a doubt.
I think it worked out.
And then it just so happened that we were getting into it, and then but we knew we needed somebody else, sort of a third guy. And out of the blue, I think I got an email from Will, and he was moving back from California. He'd moved back from California. He's born and raised in Branson, and he was looking to move to Jeff City or Columbia and pursue brewing. And it was just like, perfect. So he came on way before we actually started. He helped us. He did a lot of odd jobs around here, but basically that's kind of where it came from. Mark and I didn't want to, me especially, I didn't want to go back into, I didn't want to do a desk job.
I can relate, brother.
I don't blame you.
And so if we can make this work, that was kind of the idea, and so far we've made it work.
Yeah.
It's definitely working.
Has it surpassed all of your expectations so far?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a safe thing to say.
Everybody I
man.
talk to has great things to say about it.
Yeah, I never hear anybody say anything bad about Last Flight.
I mean, except for we don't have Bud Light on tap, but that's only occasionally.
The people that are wanting
Damn you, Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch.
Thank you.
Give me a real beer. I've heard that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're at the wrong place if you want a Bud Light, man.
Lots of places you can get Bud Light in Jeff City.
Yeah.
I've played music out here before with my buddy Bobby Showers. We did a gig out on the back porch one night. That was great fun.
Our
I'm sure
friends,
we'll be back.
we've had other friends do podcasts out here before.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Tom's World Beer Tour.
The Toms.
The Toms just showed up, and they're like, "Well, we're doing it." They set up, and it's just like, "Okay, yeah, okay, I'll hop on and talk to you guys."
So we're going to be out here doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
Bless you for embracing it and just rolling with it, man.
Oh, absolutely.
man.
The more that I can get, really just form relationships with people that are in the community that are doing other awesome things.
Yeah,
right.
That's what we're trying to do
that I'm not
here.
doing. Like, I think what you guys do is pretty cool. I don't have any radio background or anything like that, or any. I'm not very good at public speaking. You guys obviously are because it's kind of your thing. But man, I don't know. It's cool to have people doing cool stuff in Jeff City.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have a nice place like this to do it at too. So
True.
thank you for that.
True, absolutely.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand for sure.
Right.
And I'll tell you, man, when I first saw the write-up back in March that you guys are opening up a local brewery here in Jeff City, and we live up on Cedar Hill, like right across the street from the elementary school. I was like, that's around the corner from me. I was pumped.
Matt was
I'm like,
so
yes,
excited.
thank
so
God.
excited.
Yeah, Matt was
I can
on
just go
from day one.
Bake in the sun for a few hours and drink some beer and then just not drive home, get picked up.
There
I
you
happened
go.
to be driving by one day and did a double take. Like,
I did
what
too.
is that?
What
I
is
did
this?
the same thing. I was like, what
we get
is
a lot of
that
people that come up
place?
to the tap room and go like, "Yeah, I was just driving by using the shortcut, kind of past the Greenway, or like on the trail itself,
Right, yeah.
and they just like happen upon us. So it's a great location for that.
It is, absolutely.
We did like a little bonus content before we started this segment, and that was one of the things that I mentioned about this place is that it's kind of sort of off the beaten path a little bit. Like it's not right on the boulevard, it's not right downtown, but yet, man,
but it's just
very
right
accessible.
there.
People, but obviously that hasn't hindered.
But it's cool,
your business at
like
all.
right now across the street, you have these like folks rolling up on here with bikes.
Yeah, coming off of
like
the
they're
Greenway.
coming in here, just rolling up, getting a beer.
We got old ladies driving by looking at us.
I
Like,
know.
What the fuck are these guys
checking
doing?
my guns out, man. I was like, hold on a
Oh
second.
yeah, 2 tickets to the gun show.
That's
over
what
here.
it was.
Oh, look at Biscuit Strength over here. He's like, hell yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
got
it
the
is.
homie Taylor, Biscuit Strength. He's going to be on the show soon too. He brought some toys for us.
Yeah.
To
Taylor
try to
heard us
break.
last time he was here, man. We were all bending stuff, and Matt threw his arm out.
Yeah, I did.
I
It was
think
bad.
Dave sprung something. Oh, we're so old.
Okay, so do you guys see this thing right here? Taylor did this for us.
Yeah, he bent it.
These were straight, and then he bent them, and then did some welding.
If you're wondering what Dave's talking about, it's
Yeah, you can
2
see
pieces
it.
of rebar
Yeah,
shaped
sorry.
into 77.
Yeah, check it out on our
camera.
You can go to our camera on our YouTube page, and you can check that out.
Yeah, is it
There
on
you
there
go.
right now?
Yep,
Is it
it's on
good
there right
Okay,
now.
Okay.
Going back to the beer, though,
Of course, it always goes back to
how
the
do you
beer.
guys? What's
This
your
beer is
strategy
delicious.
with changing up with like different menus of beer? Like, who creates
Who
the
creates the recipes that you do?
Do you have like a meeting about it, a monthly week meeting about like this is the beer we're going to run, or this is the new recipe we have? How do you guys approach that?
Initially, a lot of it was just recipes that I'd made in my basement, But what's happened, though, some of our best beer has been something that our Toad Strangler IPA is a good example. It's kind of our flagship IPA.
That's a good one.
It's something that Will and I sat down together. It's like, okay, let's talk through this. Oh, this would be good. This would be good. And it ended up being better than any IPA that I'd ever brewed.
Yeah.
Like at
Absolutely.
home. So it's really just
I bet you there's probably like a lot of happy mistakes in this business. You know?
more than we'd like to
Damn,
talk
that
about.
that shit tastes good.
Yeah.
Same could be said about podcasting too. So
For
yeah.
sure.
Variety
That
is
was-
something that's great when it comes to brewing.
Yeah.
I love to go to places and try things that I know that I like, but I also like to be surprised by new things.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a mango IPA a little while ago. That thing was wonderful.
Yeah.
The one thing that I want to do a couple things to this place, and one of the big ones was to satisfy the thing I like about breweries, that you can go to a brewery, and most of the time, I'm going to Springfield or something like that, but
Right.
you have an assortment, and there's always something new. You go in, and that you have, if you haven't been there in like a couple weeks or a couple months, you go in, the menu's completely different. We don't want to do that because we have our mainstay.
Yeah, your
Sure,
staples.
absolutely.
Right.
But we always want to do. We're always creating. We're always coming up with new stuff. So we've got, I guess, on the schedule, we've got a lot of old, like throwback sort of things over the next couple of weeks that we're bringing back some of the favorites from the beginning. But then Will and I are going to get back into the creative and make some like weird stuff.
Come up with some Christmassy type brews.
Gonna make some weird stuff. That's my favorite right there. Yeah, we're gonna make some
strawberry
weird
rhubarb
stuff.
sour, man. I didn't think it would work. I thought it would work. I don't know what.
I tried that one. That one's tart.
It's tart.
It's good though. It's tart.
Good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
People love it.
It's good.
So does the actual brewing take place in this building? Where do you guys do all of that?
Yeah, no, everything, all the beer here is made on site. It's in
Uh-huh.
the back room. If you go in the tap room, those big glass windows, that's the brew house.
You guys will have to
Every
take me
drop of
back
beer
there
is
later.
made
I don't
back
think
there.
I've been back there before.
Just don't leave him by himself back there.
Yeah, that's right. You might need to watch me. Keep one eye on
We
me.
like the movie Strange Brew and take a nap inside.
Yeah, and take a nap inside the
vat.
brewery vat. Yeah.
He might
Wake
mistake
up
the
and
tank
check
as a
it.
urinal. You never know.
That's the secret sauce, Maddie.
Drink myself out of this thing.
This is delicious.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
Will, how did you get into brewing? How did you decide that this was something that you like to do?
So I guess I had started home brewing kind of like Jared on like small little like mail-in 1-gallon kits. You make
Yeah.
like a glass jug on your kitchen counter.
Yep.
And
The Mr. Beer kit.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then this a couple years ago, I was living out in California and needed a part-time job because I was kind of in between things. And I'd only done a few home brews. But I was kind of looking, maybe I'll pour beer at a brewery. Because I went to college in Columbia, so I grew up around Logboat, you know, so I love the whole brewery culture and scene, And so there was a job opening at a homebrew supply store chain in Sacramento area. Now, home brewing and brewing is even bigger out in California.
Yeah.
So this is like 3 locations. And
Well, they were doing it right then.
Yeah.
Wow.
And one of the locations was actually in the back of a brewery about our size, and it was owned by the same guy.
Okay.
And so I didn't work for the brewery, Red Bus Brewing Company in Folsom, California. Shout out those guys, love them.
Yeah.
I didn't work for them, but I worked in the homebrew shop in the back. I just kind of got to see what that was all about, see them work and do their thing. And
kind of pick their brains a little
yeah,
bit.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and I would
That's
bring in,
cool.
you know, homebrew
That's cool.
for them to taste and stuff, and
Nice.
did that for about a year or so, and then it was working out to where I was like, all right, time to go back to Missouri. You know, miss my home, so
Yeah, for sure.
came back and went again in industry. And yeah, no, everyone talks about how I met Jared, if it was an old friend of his or if they knew me from before. No, I literally just found them on Facebook and shot an email. Wow. And here we are.
What I think is really
And that's
cool.
how it worked.
That's
huh?
awesome.
What I think is really
Nice.
cool is you guys came in first place at the Missouri Beer Festival, right?
That's not the only
That's a
one, though,
fact, right?
You
That's a
guys
fact.
have-
And it's not like it was easy. I mean, there's a lot of breweries in Missouri. A lot of microbreweries between
Yeah.
Springfield and Columbia and
How
even
many
the bigger cities.
How many
Kansas City.
breweries were involved with that?
I don't even know. It was the one we did at Cooper's Landing. Frankly, I really like our Schwartz beer, and that was the one that won. But I think we were the only ones ballsy enough to take a dark beer to
Hell
a festival
yeah.
that was supposed to be like 100 degrees.
Good.
And then everybody's walking around with dark beers, and then one dark beer. It's like, where'd you get that? Over at Last Flight. I don't know.
That's
it's
awesome.
a great beer though.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's probably would have been me. I would
I would have done that guy
beer.
too, right?
You guys,
Everyone's drinking
yeah.
this. I'm going with the darkest thing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper Spot is such a great
It is.
little area too.
I'd never been there. It actually turned out to be a beautiful day. It was supposed to be really hot, but it was a beautiful day. A lot of wind coming off the river. It's a wonderful spot.
We've gotten there via the Katy Trail a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like we'll drop off in Hartsburg and then drive and then ride to Cooper's Landing. But it's such a cool area, just a cool atmosphere. Every day or every week they've got different food people there. Like it's not the same menu every day. Yeah, man, there's some good food. Speaking of good food, you guys have
Mammoth Bites out today.
Mammoth Bites out today. I don't
How do you
think
guys pick your food trucks?
Yeah,
do they
how's
always
that
come
go?
out? Because I've had Rebel Taco here before.
Me too.
I've had Mammoth Bites.
So we started out. We actually were planning on actually putting a kitchen in this place and slinging pizzas in Jeff City, which was an idiotic idea.
That's a bad.
there's
No
so many
idea.
pizza places now.
But really, it was just
tried
an
a new one the
idea.
other day.
There are a lot of great pizza places in this town.
Yeah.
There are. Yeah.
And the idea was we wanted to make sure that people were coming and staying and not having something to eat while they were drinking the beer.
Absolutely.
That's a great way to have a variety as well.
Yeah,
Right,
man,
right.
for sure.
But what ended up happening was we got kind of delayed with COVID. Our construction was really delayed, and so we actually had food trucks reach out to us about possibly sitting here, and then we kind of just ran with the idea.
Cool.
Mammoth, he started back in April. He was brand spanking new, and his food's been great since the beginning.
Right.
But he was sitting up the street at a parking lot up there, and I went up and tried it because somebody had come in and said, "Oh, my friend just started a food truck," and I mean, he's been here every Sunday since.
I know several of the food trucks here in town have like a food truck Friday down.
Yeah, they do a thing.
Yeah.
So I know they kind of organize. Have they come to you and like have a rotation set up or?
Not really. It's really if people want to come. I know that we've had a couple that, it's kind of worked out. Some that it hasn't worked out as much. But really, it's a matter of we want to have this. Try to have a schedule. Try to have food here every day if we can.
Right.
And then we just kind of send the schedule out. Hey, we got these days available. You guys want them? And most of the time, people pick them up.
That's cool.
I'll tell you, man, the vibe right now, I'm looking out at the beer garden, and
there's a lot of people here.
Look, you have a St. Bernard out there.
It's the second biggest dog I've seen here.
Right,
the whole setup, patio,
but like
with
you
a
have
nice fenced-in area for the dogs.
Man, I'm telling you, like, not just the fence is for the kids as well. Like,
Yeah.
my daughter's here; she's 3, and
My kids are here.
my son's 5's over there.
it's just a great vibe. Like, it's family oriented. It's just a very friendly setting, very cool vibe going on.
This is not a bar.
Absolutely not.
My parents, God bless them, still think that that's what I did. I opened a bar.
You opened a bar.
Yeah.
My partner Mark and I, we both have my kids are actually, they're not very young anymore, 6 and 4, but he's got younger children, and so we knew that it had to be somewhere where basically we would want to go with our kids.
Right.
And so we get a lot of kids come through here.
Yeah,
kids
it's
and
great.
families and
Yeah.
just being dog friendly too.
I love that. I love that part too.
Had we actually done the kitchen thing, we wouldn't be able to have dogs inside.
Right.
And actually, it's a really interesting, fun dynamic to
I
have
feel
people, like dog people come in.
We
bring their dogs
all
and-
3 of us were big dog people.
Yeah, we're dog people.
Yes,
and I feel like
absolutely.
every time I come here, it's something new. There's always a new food truck. There's a new event. It's always something new that's going on. It's an event at Last Flight.
We try to keep it interesting, and we're going to keep it try to keep new stuff coming, especially going into winter, because this is a wonderful day, but eventually this is going to be
this
we
day
won't be able to sit out here.
This is gonna be
sit out
covered
here and
in
shiver for a little
snow.
while.
Yeah, in another month it won't be good sitting out here.
We'll be out here being like, I'm glad I wore my damn Parker today.
Now, this was a happy surprise. The weather that we got today was a very happy
absolutely.
surprise.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
were totally anticipating being inside, and man, when it was so nice out, it was like, let's go sit out on the porch.
Perfect. It's a perfect spot too.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
Speaking of, do you guys have any events or anything on the calendar that you want to promote while you're here with us?
Oh yeah, we're doing an ugly sweater decorating
cool.
thing. And
I
maybe
saw
the
something
contest
for
with
that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
When's that going to be?
I think it's in December.
Okay.
We're doing a beer, like a No Shave November beard competition right now.
Nice.
I think you can still sign up, but most of it's for charity.
Cool, man.
And then
What's the categories for that one?
I don't even know who's judging, to be honest. It's with La Chica Loca. They're
okay.
they're doing
All right.
something
Cool.
with it.
All right.
So.
Ugly sweater is the 8th of December.
Okay.
All right.
8th of
Sweater.
December, okay.
And I heard you guys had goat yoga, or not goat yoga, but beer yoga this morning.
Goat yoga.
Beer yoga.
I was thinking goat yoga. That's
Is
wrong.
that
Goat yoga's fun too.
is that every Sunday, or?
We did do it every Sunday for a while, but now it's going to be the first and third Sundays of the month.
There you
at
go.
11 o'clock.
So, like,
before
do you
we-
guys get like some local yoga instructor that actually comes out and?
Actually, it's my wife and my cousin's wife that come.
Dude, that's awesome.
My wife loves yoga.
Yeah.
And she's really good at it, and I appreciate that she enjoys it.
So my cousin-in-law Greta, who's your girlfriend,
Just so you
Well-
know.
Oh, he's like, really?
she was telling me that they do like these yoga poses, but they have to hold their beer,
Oh,
like they're
nice.
stretching out, but the beer's like out here.
I like it.
I like that.
you should come sometime.
Yeah, I like that.
That is
I
cool,
still haven't
right?
done it
That
yet.
is so freaking cool, man.
My wifey loves yoga.
Maybe down with
Right, I was gonna say, beer and athletics. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I can do some yoga while drinking.
Right.
you
And
know,
normally,
like,
the only time you can
nothing
do that
wrong
is
with
what,
that.
bowling?
Yeah, right.
Softball, maybe?
Point. Good
Softball?
point. Yeah.
Do some yoga. Get in
Yo-
shape a little bit.
And I'll tell you, we're so glad that we're out here, and if we can come out here again, like every other month or something,
Matt's
that would
ready
be
to come
amazing.
out all the time.
Yeah, actually,
man.
you
He
guys are
loves it.
welcome anytime. Like Sundays are great.
Okay,
honestly,
awesome.
during the
Then
week
That'd be
too.
awesome.
That
but,
works for us too, man.
Yeah, and we won't probably be able to do it outside.
Right.
In the winter, but we can definitely set you up inside.
Yeah, that'd be
Awesome,
cool.
man.
That'd be cool.
When we saw that you guys were coming in here and doing this, we immediately knew that we had
Oh my
to
God.
support you guys 100%. And
We've been
that's
talking about you guys since day one.
Since
just
day
about.
one.
Bragged about on the show.
Oh my God! Have you guys heard about that place, Last Flight? It's just opening. We're gonna go.
Yep.
And then Maddie went the next day, and it was just all downhill from there.
Yeah,
we
it
talked
was-
about you
I was-
day one.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
hey,
big
we
fans of
appreciate,
you guys.
We
big
appreciate
fans.
that, guys. I wasn't even aware. but,
I think the very first time I was here, Jason was sitting over here on the side.
Yeah.
He called it messaged a bunch of our buddies, and we showed up. I bought 3 growlers that day.
Yeah, I had 3 growlers on my house.
I got
right
3 in my house right now too.
On the way here, I was like, damn it, I forgot to bring one of my growlers.
All 3 of us said the same thing. Like, oh, we should have brought our growler.
And we've always got a growler sitting right in front of the camera, too.
We always have a growler set right in the middle of the desktop anytime we record.
Hey, thank you guys for having us out, man.
Thank you guys so much.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's fun. I actually love doing this. It's fun.
Well, you should come back at any time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be back to you for sure.
Yes, we'll definitely be back.
We'll be back for you.
But first, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to thank our Patreon patrons. Thanks to Sir Biscuit Strength, who's right over there.
Right behind us.
What's up, Biscuit?
What's up, Biscuit?
We're going to bend some shit later.
Shout out to Angel, who's here today.
Thanks for having me, guys. I've been the pinch-hitting host a couple times. Like the 4th mic, I'm loving it.
I love it.
Angel flat out said one time, if you guys get a 4th mic, I'm never leaving.
Absolutely.
And thanks to Will and Jared for having us out here.
And the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Absolutely.
Yep.
JT from the Paranormal Sun.
So we're going to talk about that next. Dave and I went on a history tour.
It was like
ghost hunt.
The ghost tour.
Yeah.
I went uptown for dinner on Friday, and I saw them on the corner up there.
Yeah.
A big group of people out there.
Yeah, we had a pretty big group.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that next. Also, Biscuit wants to bend some shit today.
I'm pretty sure he's bending stuff.
We're going to break some stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we'll do all that next.
We'll see y'all on the flip side.
In the old 77.
Bitches.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and we always talk about Last Flight Brewing Company, and we never exaggerate on how good it is there. They have this wonderful indoor space where you can fit a bunch of your friends or your family. You can take your dog in there. Also, kids are welcomed. We can all drink as equals. It's a great spot. If you want to sit outside, there's tons of space. It's a great spot for a sunny afternoon with friends, families, even colleagues. You can do it all out there. Games, cornhole, whatever your vice is. They also have a carefully crafted beer menu which changes all the time. Each beer they put out is delicious. Also, Last Flight won first place at the Missouri Beer Festival. They've come a long way in a short time, so check them out. You can find them on Facebook and online at lastflightbrewing.com. If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
Now you got another. Yeah, that's the new one.
Hey, welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
And an unsafe world. We're on the balcony of Last Flight Brewing Company. We got Angel in the house. We got
what up?
Biscuit Strength in the house. We got Jefferson City Paranormal Society in here. My buddy Jason's here. He's eating a cheesesteak over here. He's Mammoth Bites is what the food truck is today.
That's right. And actually,
delicious.
it's being sampled over here.
Angel,
right?
what were you eating, bro?
I had some dodo bites.
What
I
does
thought
that
dodos were
consist of?
extinct.
Some chicken
now.
on top of their homemade chips,
Okay.
cheese, and some barbecue sauce. It was pretty good.
That sounds delightful.
Yummy.
Yeah.
What are you having back there, Jason?
He had the cheesesteak.
I'm having the mammoth sandwich.
Yeah.
And it is just that, a mammoth
sandwich, yeah.
It's delicious.
And it's got
these
mammoth
chips are
over here,
ridiculous,
too.
though. They're
Oh, they're
homemade-
really?
Homemade chips are legit.
So the portion sizes are on point then?
Oh, the box wasn't even closed all the way.
I love it.
I was going to
Like
say
propped open.
the box couldn't even hold all the food when they brought it over.
Yeah, it's all about the bread, man. Like
Mammoth.
in Philly, like a cheesesteak, it's not about the cheesesteak. It's about the bread.
Yeah, you got to have
the
good
bread.
bread.
Is everything.
It's got to hold up.
It's the centerpiece. Yeah, it's got to
It
be
is.
strong.
The bread
yeah.
is the centerpiece of the sandwich. And
That's
it's
why I could.
My God, I got drunk one night with Matt Francis, and we had a 45-minute fucking conversation about bread at Jimmy John's
Did you?
and Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
The guy loves him some bread,
Hey,
man, I'm telling you.
Jersey Mike's has probably the best bread for a sandwich. I'm
You
just
think?
saying.
Yeah.
And they're a corporation, and I hate giving corporations like props.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So are you? Because I am of the opinion that I'm not a Jimmy John's fan. Like I think the bread at Jimmy John's sucks ass. What
Dude,
do you
it's
think?
all right.
It's okay. It's not
okay.
bad,
The
but
best, but
It's
it
no
could
Jersey
be,
Mike's.
It
is
could
what
be
you're
better.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most sandwich places has a smaller sandwich and the bigger sandwich.
Yeah.
Right.
Jersey Mike's bigger sandwich is ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
so huge,
Isn't
It's
it?
huge.
The Italian.
I mean,
the Italian.
I did it, but I felt miserable.
Yeah.
The
You got
Itali-
to finish it though once you start.
The Italian Mike's way that is the way to go.
Dude, you got to get anything Mike's way. I'd eat my fucking shoe Mike's way. I'm just saying that.
Just put some bread around
you
it.
You put some vinegar on that shit, I'm eating it.
Delicious. Big shout-outs to Jefferson City Paranormal Society. Dave and I went on a ghost tour
we did.
just last week.
Yeah, Friday.
And Aaron and Will and Matt and Jacqueline, they were so professional about it. It was a 3-hour tour.
3-hour
I was
tour.
Gilligan. Dave was the skipper.
Yeah.
But so what really intrigued me about the tour was the stories.
Yes, the history.
The history of it all.
Yeah.
Like a place that you go to get coffee at has like this crazy like malicious murderous stories behind it, man. And it's not just for the kind-hearted. Like they warn you ahead of time that some of this stuff can be very graphic.
Yes, it was graphic.
And it was like
give me an example.
It was
How
like the
graphic are
Wild
we
West
talking?
back then.
We talked about babies being decapitated.
Ooh, that's kind of.
Yeah, that happened in Jeff City.
And it happened between
decapitated.
It happened between the coffee place and Jimmy John's.
What?
They found the dead body, the little girl's dead body, in the building where Jimmy John's is at. She was mutilated. And
what?
I don't even want to get into the details of it all.
Will Geyser is with us.
Then you give away the tour so that he needs to buy a ticket and get on that.
Yeah, we don't want to tell him everything.
I'm sorry, Matt would be like,
love to
like,
tell
don't
you
talk
the rest.
about it. Don't talk about it.
You got to pay for that.
Don't talk about it.
It's going to cost you, right? First one's free, man.
So friend of the show, Will Geyser is with us. Will Geyser is the group skeptic with Jeff City Paranormal Society.
So I heard one of these tours that these guys were on, you actually saw something?
There was
the window blinds.
Yeah,
you saw
So
something?
did I not point that out to you?
Yes.
Remember when I was like, "Go, Will, check this out," and it was like moving just a little bit.
So yeah, the blinds at the at one of the funeral homes.
It's the
Busher.
funeral homes.
That
yeah.
was the one that we were talking about.
Dave, stop giving out the names, Dave.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. I was just gonna throw it out there.
Jesus.
He's like, oh yeah, that place.
Sorry, I
They got to pay
contain
for
myself.
the tour, man.
I know. I got to contain
You're
myself.
gonna have other investigators go out there and do that
I'm
shit.
so glad this fence is behind me because I've relied on it a few times.
Jesus Christ, Dave, giving out the whole tour.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you pointed it out, and I kept on watching it, and I wasn't watching it where it was the widest, but where it was the narrowest, because you could see the movement better. And yeah, you just see it like move just a little bit, and like every 9th time, it would just move more.
Every time, dude.
And I've talked with somebody that knows about that place, and there's nobody that's ever in there. It's
it's
I think
abandoned.
because we were like, hey, can we get in there? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
It's unsafe from the.
Just judging from the way that it looks on the outside.
Yeah.
It looks very disheveled.
At that place, right? That little cat ball went off, and I heard some lady go, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was around the building just checking stuff out. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
you
place is
were.
huge.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I hear this. Wow!
Yeah, I hear
And I'm like,
everybody.
something's happening, and of course, I'm missing it.
Yeah.
And go around, and the cat ball had gone off.
I got to say though, throughout the tour, man, I was like, the ghost investigation equipment and all that stuff. That was really cool, but I was really floored by the history of what has happened in Jeff City.
Yeah. Right.
Especially High Street. And what was the guy's name again? The fella who's involved in the 3 stories. Jacqueline brings all the stories together.
So Walter, Oscar, and
I'll say there's one
can't
more.
Remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But that
buy tickets to the show and
but
you'll
I-
get the other
yeah,
one.
that's right.
But I love
$10.
I love how she said this is where this started, and then an hour later she's like, this is where they kind of met, and then at the end it was like she kind of just
tied it all together.
Tied it all together, and it was
And
a great
that's
tour.
what
You guys are doing a
That's what I
very
like
good job
about
at
that
it.
tour, and I like about our group is there was a story that came along with it, and why we got involved in it. And just think that we could do just as well as anybody else had done, in
Absolutely.
the other
And
tours around.
I'll tell you
the United
what.
States.
I'll tell you what. It takes a lot of balls, and it takes a lot of, stomach and gab to get out in front of 25 people, walk around, and tell, what has happened. It's really hard to like 25 to 30 people. It's really hard to get out in front of them and publicly speak.
Yeah.
And
So-
tell them
Says
the
the guy who's
story.
good at public speaking.
Right.
And something like this,
But
I'm
I'm saying
cool
it-
with.
it's
I'm
hard.
for some reason. But yeah, another 20
Yeah.
people, and you paid money for it. I'm like, I want to do the best that I can
Yeah.
instead of just
Yeah.
trying to go through it and be like, all right, sooner or later, nobody's perfect the first day, and sooner or later, I'm gonna remember all this stuff, and
but that's okay,
it's gonna
man.
be a good tour. But
Well,
man, you guys did a great
right
job.
off the bat. At the end of the last segment, I was talking about how my wife and I we went uptown to go to dinner, and we hit that corner of Madison and High Street. There,
Yeah.
And there was a big group right there on that corner, and Kelly was like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "It's the Paranormal Society. They're giving a tour."
Yeah.
It just happened to be driving by right when you guys were over
you
there.
didn't scream like a madman.
No, I didn't scream.
As you passed by.
No, I saw it, but I didn't scream.
So that's one thing I noticed on the.
I might have.
That's one thing.
Jessica did. We're standing at the courthouse. And
Oh,
we're
my
like,
wife did? Yeah.
Like, who was that?
Well, here's the thing. Like we
She's
were
a big fan.
We were on
Careful,
tour.
don't piss her off. She'll beat you up.
That's right.
We just started the tour, right? And we're walking down High Street, and this moron sticks his head out of the car. This like frat boy, white dude.
Oh, God.
Hey, man, what's up, man? What's up, man? Like starts screaming. I'm like, dude, you are not impressing anybody.
25 years ago, that probably would have been me, to be honest.
Right.
Like,
You're always
if
gonna
you're
have
gonna
stuff
do
like
anything,
that.
stick your dick out the window or something.
Yeah.
You
That
know
guy's
what I mean?
just
If you
lucky.
can stick your dick out the window, it might be impressive. I might pay to watch that.
It's a hog, let me tell you.
That guy's lucky that Matt didn't hop in his vehicle and chase after him.
Honestly, I was really pissed off that guy did it because I like wanted to just scream my ass off right there. But Sarah's like looked at me. She's like, "Don't start talking shit." I'm like, "I
Trying
won't."
to have a
You did a
peaceful
good
night
job.
of ghost hunting and some
Right.
Oh, because I was in the
are
front of the group.
I want a
on douchebagging.
peaceful night.
Like,
You already know
some
that
guy
Matt has road rage.
Yeah, you got some guy
do
from
know
Philly
that.
starting a fight with some guy who
Right.
just yelled at the group. You know?
You know, I
like
forgot
that
I had
Philly
Matt
guy.
change the batteries out, so he's probably got a couple Duracells
Anyway.
in his pocket right now.
I
Yeah,
would've-
that's right.
you know,
I got a
I'll-
couple over here.
But the thing is, I'd be sticking up for them, so I'd be in the right.
Gotcha. Yeah, of course.
You know.
You're becoming a little more chill in your older age,
I
Matty.
am.
You're able to
I am.
contain your anger, and I'm proud of you for
We've
that.
talked about this before on the podcast, where
Although
I have a certain amount of road rage, and I have a high. I don't know. I have a high tolerance for idiots now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've heard Matt's dad on recording just ripping dudes on the fucking road.
Yeah.
Oh, you dirty bastard!
Yeah.
I hope somebody comes around and cuts you off in your wreck, and they have to get you up by cutting your balls off.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus.
Like your balls are stuck in like the
Right,
seat
like,
or
good
something.
God,
less
man.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Bring it down a
Anyway.
notch, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's slowly bringing the Francis name down to
My dad's definitely greatly. He's greatly definitely disappointed in me.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah.
He told me at your wedding a couple times.
He's like,
He'd look out, take a drink of the Jameson straight out the bottle, and go, "That fucking kid." Matt's out there dancing on the dance floor. He doesn't get that shit
Yeah.
from me.
He's a North
Glurk,
Catholic.
glurk, glurk.
He called me a North Catholic faggot.
At his wedding.
Yes, he did. That's
Your
right.
dad called you that?
Yeah, dude.
His dad called him that. I was there for that.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right, so Will, tell us. You guys have a couple more tour dates on the calendar, right?
Yes. So tour dates.
Young Aaron.
So we've
need
got,
help.
I think next Saturday. So the two ghost tours are full, but then Black Friday
Nice.
we have, I believe it's 1 history tour,
Right on.
and 2 ghost tours.
That's perfect.
What do we got on Black Friday?
1 history and 2 ghost tours.
Cool.
Cool.
And those are, I think, got like 2 or 3 people a piece right now. So
Plenty of space available.
But hurry up and sign up for those.
Yeah, it
because
will
we have
fill up.
Yeah, well, it will either will fill up, or if we don't get enough people, then we may not do it.
But you guys have been
But-
getting enough people, so
Oh,
I
man,
would say
I've been
Yeah,
seeing
but
your
for
guys.
Black
Come on.
Friday, was
Yeah.
like, we don't
Dude, the
know.
group
All
pictures
of them
that
have
you
been
guys
sold out. Yeah.
like the group pictures you guys been sharing on social media, it's been impressive. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, that's another giant group.
I even saw
Yeah.
you guys on KRCG 13.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, we've been on KRCG 13. There's been a
they did a
small
story
thing
on you
out of
guys.
We've had
just a little blur.
We've had 2 stories in the newspaper. There was a small radio station that did an interview. Lauren from Y107 in the morning,
Oh,
she
yeah,
came
yeah.
on one,
Sure.
Yeah.
and then they were promoting it for a week.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I just want to let you guys know when you do get your own Discovery Channel show.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the old.
Don't
70s.
forget about the little people.
Will not.
Fox, they've got a thing that's like hunting animals of North America,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it's kind of junk. So I thought about writing them and been like, "Hey, you want to go toe to toe with Discovery? Let's roll."
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be on Fox Nation.
You know, the only difference between the guys that are on those Discovery Channel shows and anybody else is that the guys on the Discovery Channel shows had the balls and the audacity to believe that they could actually do it.
Yeah.
And you guys have that, so
Yeah, just go for it.
We tried.
sky's the limit.
half of those guys are living in caves in Arkansas somewhere, and they ain't even watching it. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys seen those?
Having sex with their animals.
Have you guys seen those interactive things on Netflix? Like there's a Bear Grylls that's interactive where like you tell him what.
Bear Grylls?
Yeah, Grills, whatever it is. Yeah. There's like a thing where like, you know, should I go this way or should I go that way? And you get to pick it. And
seriously?
My kids love it.
My son watches a Captain Underpants cartoon that does that.
We did that. We did that one yesterday, Angel.
It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Captain Underpants.
Yeah. Love me some Captain Underpants.
Oh my God.
Tra-la-la.
Is there anything else going on that you want the people to know about, guys, while we got you on the air?
We're getting into our slow season. I know Matt's getting ready to have a surgery, and Jacqueline, her mom's got some stuff going on, so we're gonna
chill out for a little while. Yeah.
Cool. If something comes up, cool. We were kind of maybe discussing in January finding something to do for my birthday. But
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Keep us posted. Let us know.
How did the Limp Mansion go?
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went good. We got a lot of our REM pod went crazy. Like
Yeah.
the
Did it really?
second we turned it on, I walk away and turn around, that thing is going off already.
We'd only been able to test it one time before, and that was at the other house, old Munichberg house.
Yeah.
And it was going off, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, but not too much. But Limp, like it was blowing up.
Did you guys have that one on our tour? That tool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was the thing with like a giant antenna to
Yeah,
it.
the antenna that we were messing with, that's what we had down there.
I see.
Well, I was watching for a little while when you guys were streaming live, and I heard Jacqueline, like she was talking to, was it the original Limp guy?
So that would have been William.
William. She was asking
that
William
William?
if he's here and this and that, and it took a second for it to light up, but then it was very active after that, and then obviously I went to bed after
Because at old Munichberg, we had it just go off with
Obviously.
the temperature.
I passed out.
Up and down, and then like maybe one light would come on, but at Limp, like the 3 lights, like it was going around. No, it pegged out a couple times.
Because I mean, you guys started late.
Yeah, we didn't start till 10. So
Well, you got to start late on something like that, I would think.
Got to wait till the
What's
witching
up
hour.
with you guys and the technical difficulties?
What time did you get?
So what's up with you guys and the technical difficulties?
No kidding, right?
What time
I'm
did you
still
guys
freaking
start?
out about
What time
how
did you guys-
that when they
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
the
you mean the
streaming.
very mics that you two are talking on in
Yeah,
this
that's
system?
right.
How it just stopped working for 30 minutes?
is it still working now?
Yeah, it's shucks. Don't be
Right.
doing
Just
it.
pulling the old.
What I'm talking about is when we did finally get him going, and then I guess it was Matt's wife was telling a story, and in
Yeah.
the process of her telling that story, right when the part when she was
yeah.
going to talk about
Yeah.
It just
what
kinda-
she heard, it cut out.
Yeah.
Where that static came in.
Right. That was badass.
It's giving me chills right now.
Right.
It's funny because when you were saying that, it was acting up, and Matt put his hand on it.
We shall not talk about it.
But we shall not talk about that, no.
It's the wedding ring. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah.
It's saving everything.
It's saving everything.
I hated to miss that episode.
So what time did you guys end the investigation?
But you were there in spirit.
I ended it
was.
at 2:30 because I went to bed.
Wow.
We went back downstairs to the suite that Matt and Jacqueline were in, and I brought the REM pod because we were upstairs and he was getting ready to go to bed, and I set a camera up on him and then grabbed the REM pod, and like it was still going off while I'm trying to pack it up, and I'm like, all right, if you want to play with it, cool, let's go
Yeah.
downstairs. And then we went downstairs, I set it up. There's a video, Matt and Jacqueline were recording it. Matt had a full-blown conversation, was like, make it turn this color for yes
Really?
or no, or
Get out of here.
are you a boy, turn it yellow. And
So-
it was like instantaneous.
Can we find that somewhere, like on YouTube now?
It should be on, I would assume he's put it on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Facebook page.
I'll
yeah.
check it out. I'd like to see that.
Oh, dude.
I would like to see that.
So
yeah.
did anybody have any kind of experience there? Did you or Jacqueline kind of pick up on anything?
Jacqueline, when she was talking with it up in the upstairs room, at one point she said it felt like whoever she was talking to like went through her.
Wow.
And it kind of set her back for a
That's
second.
crazy.
Yeah.
The only thing I had was during setup, we were just kind of like opening doors and looking in places. I opened one closet, opened it and was like, nope, closed it back, and apparently that closet likes to open on its own
Oh,
in the middle of the night.
Which was the room that I ended up sleeping at, and jokingly we put a bag up against it because I didn't want it popping open.
Right.
I was like, no.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Sorry, we had a
Have you-
little too
have you
fast
been
and
to one of
furious
our
drive
tours?
by.
Is that the same guy that was on the tour? I think it was.
Too fast.
It was,
Too furious.
Wah, wah.
wah, wah, wah.
part 11.
People
So,
are
yeah,
too
we
excited
put,
about
we
their
put
engines.
the bag up against the door, not wanting it to come open, and then she tells me later or that morning was like, yeah, that door's been known to pop open, which it is an outer wall that hits that. So because
I thought you were
going to
say the door was open.
No.
I was like, get the...
But what was really freaky was whenever she set up the camera, the way that it was set up is so I'm on the bed and the closet's over that way, and then there's like a seating nook or whatever you want to call it back behind me, and the bathroom. So I'm sleeping with my back to the bathroom and that little nook, and I was like, if you happen to see somebody like standing back behind there, like standing over me, just let me sleep. Tell me in the morning. Like, don't come up here freaking out because
I got time for this shit.
Joe Biden.
Dude, you're the best dude ever.
Hey,
who just
hey,
sleeps
hey,
through
man.
all the investigations,
Come on, man.
right?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What, he's going to vaccinate you?
Put the aviator glasses on.
Come on, man.
No Band-Aids either way
No
here.
Band-Aids, all right.
Well, listen, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
We love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
I've loved you guys since
Jefferson
before
City
you were doing what you're
Paranormal
doing.
Society.
I know,
I'll love you
you'll
till
be
the
one,
end.
if we make it big, you'll be one of the phone calls we answer.
I hope so.
I love
yeah.
it.
Cool.
I can't
All
wait.
of you.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
don't
for that.
forget about us when
I
you make
can't wait for
Discovery
that.
Channel.
Right, I'm going to make sure Dave's calling for me so you answer.
That's
Like,
right.
who's that guy?
That's right. So, guys, if people want to find you, obviously you're on Facebook under Jeff City Paranormal Society. Where else can people reach you at?
JeffersonCitiesMostHaunted.com, right?
Yes, that's right. Okay, Jeff City's Most Haunted. Is it Jeff City's Most Haunted?
Oh, it's Jeff City's Most
So
Haunted.
if you go on even Jefferson City tours, like we're one of the first people that pop up.
Cool,
'cause there's
all
only
right.
a couple other
Right on.
Awesome.
smaller spots that do.
So yeah, they can go to that website and book tickets, and yeah, that's how we how we did ours.
Yeah.
Thanks for the discount, by the way.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I figure I get the old friend discount.
Yeah, we
He
appreciate.
was hoping.
We
They got the new
appreciate
friend
that.
discount.
He
I don't
was
know if it
hoping.
was different, but
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
hoping. He was hoping.
I got the new friend discount, so
Yeah,
thank you.
That's a good discount too, though.
That's a good
it's worth it.
discount.
All right, Will and Aaron from the Jeff City Paranormal
Thanks,
Society.
guys.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys for
guys.
coming on.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
We love you.
Oh yeah. Here
Oh,
we go.
you guys are the best.
You guys gonna hang out for a while?
Y'all got the dogs here and the dogs.
Yeah.
Who let them dogs out?
There's
Boop.
so many
Thank you,
dogs
sir.
here.
Boop.
Thank you,
There's,
sir.
there's 1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5,
Did you
6,
see that
7,
big Saint
there's
Bernard that was over there?
Yes.
Yes, there's
I
like
did.
8 dogs
There-
here.
yeah, it's a great vibe. You got the kids running around. My
Kids
daughter
are having a great
My
time.
daughter's playing
My daughter's
something
playing
over there.
There's at least a
My,
dozen
I got
kids over there.
my wife's
know.
over here on one of the tables with all of our friends. It's
Yep.
great.
Yeah,
Jason's
with
over
Kelly
there.
and
Kate
Jason's
and
wife,
Kelly.
and Kelly.
Sir Strength
So,
is just
Sir
hanging out
Strength,
waiting for his
He's
time.
on deck.
Why don't you grab
Yeah.
a mic here, buddy?
Get your ass over here, dude.
He's got a sledgehammer with him today. I don't know what the fuck that's
Dude,
I
he
know.
come, he come walking up with the damn
Jesus.
sledgehammer, and I was like, "Are you gonna
Like, what
bend
is that about, man?
I want to see that. Are you bending that?"
Ladies
So-
and gentlemen, the homie Biscuit Strength.
Like
Yes,
Biscuit is
yes,
in the
thank
house.
you.
Biscuit, what is up,
friend
brother?
of the show,
All right.
returning champion.
I got to
Returning
tell you,
champion.
you brought you have the horseshoes, you have the nails.
For sure.
What's up
He
with
did
the
bring the
sledgehammer?
nails.
What's
Yeah.
going on with that thing?
You don't even want to know, dude.
Exactly.
You don't even want to know.
So the way the sledgehammer works, it's called levering. Basically, you stretch your arm out as far as you possibly can.
Okay.
Keep your arm straight, and just with your wrist, at the very end of the sledgehammer, where the handle is, you take the head and you touch it to your face. Just with your wrist bent back, and then you bend it back.
How many times do you smack yourself in the face before you get that down?
Can you demonstrate this? Can you?
Oh, dude, for sure.
That sounds like a busted nose. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So the good Lord blessed me with a long, like a very big nose, so it's not very far that I have to go. So it's kind of
Someone
cheating.
with a button nose will have a little harder time.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Sometimes people like to touch it to their forehead, and I'm like, nah, my nose is a lot closer.
Thank you, Jesus.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
exactly, can you pick it up and show me like what you're talking about?
What do you?
Dude, for
what-
sure. Yeah.
Oh man.
Here, I'll
we-
hold your mic for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Here
Let's
we go.
see
All right.
what he's talking about here, Chris.
Make sure we get.
Make sure you get the cameras
Let's see,
on
right
there.
here.
It's
There
like-
you go. Right there. There we
Okay.
go.
All right.
So there's the
Can
camera.
you see it good right there?
Yeah, there you go. Right there.
So as you see on the end of it,
Yes.
right there's where it tells you
All right.
the weight.
So we've
Okay,
got it.
that's
Yep.
10
Here's the
pounds.
weight.
Yep.
Yes.
So right here's the very end.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bust myself.
Oh, you got
I'm
this.
gonna bust a
Arm
nut.
straight,
Oh God, no.
and the big nose comes in handy.
Oh, nice.
I mean, do you want me to break my nose today?
My wife has already told me no.
If you break your nose, you'll quit complaining about your elbow.
That's pretty. Yeah,
That
there
is
you go.
true.
There you go.
Throwing shade.
Honestly, you're
Yeah,
not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I already know I can't do this.
I'm not going
You
to
got
say.
I'm supposed
that
to do
he's
this with
wrong.
one hand.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
believe Dave's doing this.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not doing this.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
pick it up.
With
So you
one
can-
hand?
yeah, you
Come
can
on,
bring-
Dave.
You can bring it up to here.
Don't break yourself.
Bring your
Dude,
arm out.
y'all are gonna kill me.
No.
Oh no.
Keep your
Oh
arm
God.
out.
Oh
Ready?
God.
I can't watch.
I think it's funny. Dave's wife.
Here, let's get the intimidator over here.
No, she says.
She doesn't want to make
all of us look bad.
She's not gonna do it, man.
Because she'll just pick it straight up from the ground.
Right, just be like, throw it up.
Yeah.
It'll
God.
touch your nose.
Thank God.
Didn't you bring any frying pans today, dude?
Walmart was out. So I actually went to Walmart first and was like, they're out of frying pans.
So, what made you do this with the sledgehammer? Did you just one day say, "Hey, I'm gonna leverage
Is this
Yeah.
a drunk bet?
leverage this sledgehammer
this
to my
basically
face"?
goes all back to the old time strongman stuff, kind of the exact same way with like the tearing of the car.
Yeah, I bet
bending
Angel
of
could do
horse.
this.
I guarantee
I don't
that.
know.
I bet
he
Angel
can.
could do this.
Look at that dude.
Here he comes. Look at him.
I don't know if Kelly wants him to do
Freightliner
it.
I know, right? I know.
He's so
too busy
big.
getting beer.
Yeah.
Priorities, man.
This
You
is
wanna do it?
This is the intimidating part. So you pick up the sledgehammer
Yeah.
with one hand. At the very end, here we go. Right? Okay.
And then you just, with your arm out, you lever this back touch.
And just touch your nose with it.
See a black eye coming here.
I know, me too.
Oh my God.
At least it's not a broken. Yeah, don't hit their window.
Here we go.
Oh man. Oh man.
You can do it.
One more time.
I'm not trying this shit.
There's no way I'm trying.
Oh, yeah! Angel did it.
That hit harder than.
I know. Then it looked.
Like his eyes are watering.
It'll definitely help clear your sinuses.
Yeah,
though.
man.
Oh my goodness.
You're good for allergy season now.
Yeah.
This is only happening on the old 77.
Yeah,
you know that,
yeah,
right?
So I went to my nose. I'm supposed to go back
Yeah,
out, aren't
yeah.
I? There's no
But
way.
that's
Not
okay.
happening.
There's no way.
That's all right.
Dude, you need like your own
Like reality.
Facebook page where you post all videos of you doing this shit. I mean, I know that's like your regular Facebook
Yeah.
page.
Yeah, you certainly need your own reality show.
Right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
My dream is to go to Coney Island and do it on the boardwalk. Like that
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
That'd be
bucket
cool.
list goal.
Ladies and
Take
gentlemen,
all
set
my
up for
stuff.
Biscuit Strength. Yeah.
Exactly. See,
Sir-
I'm bringing you guys along with me.
Sir
And we can
Biscuit.
podcast it.
You hear like the Olympic music go off.
then we'll
Boom,
podcast
boom,
it.
boom.
More than
Yeah.
anything else, I felt it on my thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
the pressure on my thumb more.
Now,
you feel it
in
kinda right
6
there.
weeks,
Yeah.
That's
if
the
your
key.
thumb still hurts, then you're in the groove,
Yeah,
man.
you're
Yeah.
Then you're in the groove.
You're in with them.
The last
Now,
time
our
Biscuit
buddy
was
Jason's
here,
over here sitting down. You did that before we
Did-
started
yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
Jason's over there like, fuck, I can do this in
Yeah,
my
well,
sleep.
straight
You know,
up. Just
Jason,
like,
we
here, yeah.
used to go to Oktoberfest down in Herman on a regular basis, and he did this. You know, you hold a Stein glass
Stein
up there,
thing,
Right.
and your hand starts to shake to see who can do it the
Right,
longest. or
yeah.
whatever. He's
They
like
did-
one of the last.
they
few
did
people
that
up
here
there
at
to-
Last Flight couple weeks
They
ago.
did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember seeing that.
I have to say, somebody grabbed my dick during that, in trying to get me to lose.
Oh, that's horrible.
I don't know. One of the two.
That's all part of the process, brother.
Right,
Well, they saw the potential, so they had to grab his dick.
So you guys want like redemption on like the nails and the cards?
Are you trying to make me bend some shit?
No, no, I can't do it. I'll be
Is-
honest with
has
you.
the
I want to
elbow
see
healed?
Dave's wife do the nail.
I wanna see-
That's
Yeah.
what I want to see.
I wanna see the
Give it a shot.
She can
Intimidator.
totally bend that nail. I'm telling you.
So how about cards? Because Dave did 25 cards, 25 or 26.
Did
So
I?
My wife did. Yeah.
Okay.
My wife did 25, and I think you did 26.
All right, that's right.
So now your wife's
That's
here.
right.
Yeah.
Should we give her 27?
Yeah.
Get over here.
Oh,
There's
she just wants to
there's
The
drink.
three
Intimidator's
I
been
have
called.
three
Poor
packs,
thing. The
so
Intimidator has been
we have-
called in.
We got the
Yeah.
Intimidator on the show
Oh,
Guys, we got the
yeah.
Intimidator on the
The
show.
She's on the
Intimidator.
show.
The
Hold on here.
Intimidator.
Here.
All right.
Hello,
all right.
Intimidator.
Hi.
This is my wife.
There she is.
This is
She's
my wife.
finally
So
on.
this is Jess. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi,
Jess,
Jess.
you've met Taylor.
Yes.
You met Taylor at Josh's wedding. Taylor was at some random wedding that we were
So
at.
Taylor claims that his wife can rip 25 cards in half, like it's nothing. And that's what he used to like intimidate. Well, that's what he used to intimidate us with. Well, my wife can do 25. Here, Dave. Right?
You guys
and
are-
so we're like, oh, well, if I don't do at least 25, I'm terrible.
I did. So apparently, I did 26.
I remember he ripped half a pack and handed it to me, and
Yeah.
then I
I'm
ripped
not
it
gonna
in
be
half.
able
And he was
to
like,
do
oh my
this.
God, look what you did.
You might surprise yourself. We got nails too.
Taylor brought a kitchen sink. We're going to try and bend that later.
Angel just took him out. Angel just took him out of the cellophane.
So brand new pack.
So they're legit.
Brand new pack. All right.
They're
all
not
right.
trick cards.
Nope.
Come on, honey, you can do this. Make us proud.
Are
Make
we
the-
streaming live right now? So we are streaming live right now on YouTube. So
How it's done.
oh, here we go. All right, how it's done.
So
Fucking prick.
holding. About halfway. Grab.
Right? And he makes it look so easy.
And you just kind of.
It's hard. It's not easy at all.
It's just that easy.
Oh, it's just that easy. Oh,
if you've ever
it's so
torn a piece of
simple.
paper, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's just like
I'm going to disagree with that statement.
It's like 52
There's
thick
no
pieces
way.
of paper.
A piece of paper and
So this
one,
has been-
and that okay. So there's 52 cards in a deck.
The meat paws on
And
that
he
guy,
opened
right?
that brand new, so there's a couple jokers. There's probably an instruction card.
So it's like
all
close to
that.
Pretty close to
56.
55 cards.
Yeah,
He
55.
ripped the whole thing in half.
56 cards.
Like it was nothing.
He didn't even give a fuck about those
No.
jokers.
Dave's grandpa is definitely proud of Biscuit.
He sure is. Just so you guys know, I was almost the Dick Slayer for Halloween.
I want to know what that costume would have looked
I
like.
was going to dress up as a giant dick with a sickle.
Yeah,
There
he
you
was
go.
going to slay.
And that was her idea, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're not slaying dicks. You're. What are you slaying?
Slaying
He's
whatever.
A dick
Okay.
He's slaying with
I
the
get it.
dick.
So
Yeah,
his
yeah.
grandfather was like one of those frontier guys back in the day and living in Alaska.
Oh, his grandpa like hiked Alaska when it was
Wait.
first purchased
Hold
and
on, guys.
mapped it out.
Here comes the Intimidator trying
And that's
to do
why we call it
27
Killed a bear
cards.
and shit.
He literally did kill a bear.
Yeah, fucking grizzly bear.
Right.
She's got it.
Oh, she's got it.
No,
She's
my
got
God.
it.
Come on, honey, you can do this.
You got this.
Hold on.
Come on.
Oh.
There you, no,
my
you can put
God.
it towards your leg. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
use your
She's
leg
got
for
it.
leverage.
Use everything for leverage. So the idea, if I remember right, was to grip it and not let one of them move.
Yeah, like you got to keep one hand
you got to
still.
keep one hand solid.
Pretend.
The other one is the one you just
Pretend Dave was popping off at the mouth.
Right.
And you're
Right.
needing to put him in his place.
Just pretend Dave said something he shouldn't.
How dare you say that to the Dick Slayer?
It's just like Tuesday night.
Your son?
She did it.
27.
She's
What?
doing it.
Oh, she did it.
Oh, the Intimidator.
I knew she could.
She could.
Yes.
Go.
I knew she could.
Oh, way.
You are so getting laid tonight.
Oh, Dave's calling it, baby.
Look at it.
After she beats Dave up.
Yeah.
Good job, honey.
Great job.
I'm so
Wow, look at
so
that.
Do you have
Wow.
anything you want to say to the people?
That's impressive.
No.
No.
She's being shot.
I knew she could do that. I couldn't even do that.
I don't even want to try to do that.
I guess I got to step my game up then, huh?
If she's hurting in 3 weeks.
Are you gonna try, Dave?
So everybody knows
Not
Dave
today.
did 26.
Okay.
His wife just did 27.
Yeah. So
What?
next time you come on the show, it's going to be 28 for me.
Hey, we knew that. We knew that.
No.
We've seen her photos. She's intimidating.
Wow.
Very.
Hence
yeah.
the intimidator.
And she did it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty quick. For
she's
being
a
the
badass.
First time ever doing it. Yeah.
She's a badass.
100%.
Good God.
She was walking up like,
Angel,
try
do you want
full
to
oh,
try?
I don't know if I can do this.
Oh, I can't do this, Dave.
Oh,
What
I'm not strong
I
enough.
can try, but I don't know.
Dave, what have you
Do you wanna
gotten me
get-
into?
Where'd she
Like,
go? Did she
almost
leave
half
the
pack
scene?
done?
You can try.
Oh, here we go.
I
Come on,
evil
man.
claw.
Angel can definitely do
Bingo.
this.
How many
And that
cards-
just braces.
How many cards does Angel have right
I don't
now?
know, subtract 27 from.
I failed
56.
miserably at
So
this
like
shit.
26-ish.
Dude, I did
Yeah.
horrible at this.
And then with the other hand, you pull.
Yeah, you got to keep one hand.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to keep
still.
one hand. That's
Yep.
the only thing I remember.
And then
He's gonna get it.
tear.
Oh man, come on, here it is, right
Massive.
there.
Come on, big bouncer guy. You can do this.
I'm not going to ask you how much your wife weighs, but I'm 370 pounds.
She's probably like a
I don't feel like I'm
25.
even getting close to ripping these things.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
It's
different
hard,
if you stand
dude.
up.
It's hard, man.
Angel's standing up now.
Yep, and you just pinch.
Yep. See, it's so easy, Angel, right?
Bingo, just like that.
Oh,
and
he's
you
got
just
it.
Oh my God.
God,
Did he get it started?
I don't know.
Come on, Angel.
Come on,
You
Angel.
got this,
Oh,
bro.
we all did the same thing though. We're like, oh my God.
Yeah,
All right,
everyone's
so
like,
you
it feels really
She
good.
had trick cards, right?
Could be. Could be. She's got a trick husband, so she probably has trick cards too.
It's hard.
It's hard as hell, dude.
See if you can do like 27.
Dude, there's no way.
It's not happening.
See if we can go 27 on it.
27. Man, I couldn't even do
It's
10.
hard, dude. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how you do this.
Didn't
And we just watched him do it. He's bloop like it was nothing.
Didn't we like use our legs when we did it though?
Oh man,
yeah,
I'm,
you can.
I
I'm
used
pretty sure I was
every-
like trying to like
I
crank
tried
things
does.
out.
every like nook and cranny on my body. I tried to.
Dude, the
Yeah.
king on this side has got a small tear in it.
Yeah.
And that's all I've been able
Slither
to
of
do.
hope.
Now, Jason, do you want
There
to
is
take a
some
shot at this?
It's got You got to start somewhere.
I got
You
another
want to take a
bag.
shot?
You know?
Yeah, I want to try it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I want to
All right.
try it. He says.
Hold on, Angel hasn't given up yet though.
Hey,
Oh, Biscuit's pulling out another pack.
I mean, he's pulling out packs like it's like
he
bubble
left,
gum and
he
shit.
left 3 packs of cards at our house.
None of which have been ripped.
None of
in
which.
the least.
I tried ripping 3 the other day.
God, we've been playing a lot of poker, though.
Still going on it. Oh.
He's going for.
Are we gonna do the full pack?
Jason's going for a full pack.
Full pack. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
I'm a tenderfoot or something. I'm not making any headway on this.
Are there 27 there now?
I'm sitting here watching. Angel's getting determined. Oh, you got this. You got this.
We got 2
Man,
men.
I think Angel's gonna pop something here.
This
in a minute.
dude over here is
We
with
got
extremely large hands.
Look at these.
Yeah.
Look at this, right? These-
And extremely big forearms, and that definitely does play a factor
gonna
into
help.
it.
My forearms
Yeah.
aren't that big.
No, me neither.
no,
I got little girl forearms.
the girliest of girl forearms.
I have
my
nice
God.
calves.
Oh. Did we get something? Did we see some movement? No. No.
You can. So the dude who has the world record, I think it's 57 or 58
Jesus.
cards in a minute.
58 cards.
Yeah, something like that. Don't
That's
fact check me on that 'cause I'm not too
ridiculous.
sure. But
We don't fact check.
Dude, my hands hurt.
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll hurt for the next week.
Yeah, you'll hurt for a couple weeks, man. Trust me. He just springs this shit on you. Here, have a frying pan.
Yeah.
I'll give you my lawyer's phone number.
Did you have to sign a
waiver right?
for this
That's
thing?
what we were all like, oh, God, we didn't sign the waiver.
I know, we're
Oh.
fucked.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
fucked.
God.
We got no recourse.
I don't think anybody's having any luck here.
See,
it's
all about
that's
technique,
it
right?
there. It's all in
It's got to be
technique.
about technique.
All technique.
It's really just kind of getting that initial tear.
It's about grabbing that one card and then
just
tearing
making it your
yeah.
best.
Once you get it started, yeah.
100%.
You hear that,
You
guys?
are
You just need to
mine.
grab that card and make it your bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking
Yeah.
prick.
I wish everybody else could hear our sound effects right now.
I know. We're the only 3 here in the
Yeah.
sound effects. There's a couple fucking pricks rolling out
Yeah.
and all sorts.
So that is like gotten
Fucking bullshit.
that has gotten in my head now.
Fucking
And I'll be walking around at work.
Doing
and if
that,
something happens,
I
I'm
do
like,
that
"Fucking
too.
prick."
Fucking prick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that shit. Prick.
Right? Angel was doing them live the other night.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, well, I think it's time to take a break. Let these guys keep trying.
While these guys
and-
are trying.
We'll keep
Yeah.
everybody
Next year, I
posted
still won't have a shit tear.
for the 144th episode.
That's right. We'll be back for the 144th.
But you are listening
Three of
to the
these cards have the
77th.
smallest tear, not even like an eighth of an inch.
Damn,
Rich, you're
man.
Hey,
trying,
at least
man.
you got a tear, man.
I didn't even tear mine.
Maybe an elbow.
Yeah.
Somebody tore mine and handed them back.
Shout outs to Last Flight Brewing Company right here on Heisinger Road. We are outside on the balcony right now. It is a beautiful November day.
It is wonderful.
Episode 77. This is a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah, man.
We have Biscuit on, and we have Angel and Jason. We just had the Jefferson City City Paranormal Society out there. Shout out to them.
We just had the guys from Last Flight on.
Jared and Will, last segment. So we're going to come back with the cool down in just a second, and we'll see if Jason and Angel can rip these cards up. It's not looking
Somebody give me a
good.
knife.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
See
And
on
there's
the
no
flip
way,
side, bitches.
no way I'm doing that. I'm
No.
just saying, there's no way with that. Oof, I'll break my nose with that sledgehammer. We'll be back right after
Yes. Peace.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
guys
saying.
Are amazing. I so greatly appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. We love you.
Biscuit, you out of
We
here?
really do.
Are you taking off,
All right,
man?
man.
Oh,
Take care of the wife,
See you,
man.
bro.
Hey, I just want to say, you fucking show off.
Yeah.
dude, here's your nail,
Later,
by the
brother,
way.
man.
Good God, man.
You double bent a nail.
Dude,
What the hell,
I love
man?
this, by the way. This is fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Hey, by the way, welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
It's time for the cool down on the old 77.
In an unsafe world. Hey, man, we're outside of Last Flight Brewing Company. It's been an amazing time today.
Sure has.
Oh,
dude,
man.
We've
had a great time.
Scott and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's not just another podcast. This was an event.
It sure was.
Everyone came out today like that who really loves the show and like supports the show.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all coming out.
Hell yeah, we do, man. This has been fun.
I
knew it would be
Big shout
fun.
outs to Jefferson City Paranormal Society who Will and Aaron
That's
were out
right.
here.
Yep.
And
Will and Aaron still out here.
you know, they have their 2 dogs with them. It's just a cool vibe out here, man. You have everyone in the beer garden. We're bending nails. We're, we have a sledgehammer.
We had a sledgehammer.
I barely put a dent in those cards. It's like the tiniest little tear
Oh
on
my
the
God!
first
Look
cards.
at this. So here's
I feel like such a
Angel's
wussy.
cards.
Yeah.
Here's Angel's cards.
Are you going to save those for later, Angel? Or are you
So
going
I
to try
can
it
tell
again at
people how
home?
much of a punk I am?
No.
Oh,
You should,
no. You should try and
You should
try it.
You should finish them
So
off
when
later.
you
Rest up a little bit.
at your best, man.
recoup a little bit.
Nobody has to know.
The next time I say it, I totally tore them.
Yeah, man.
Heck, man, if you got a bandsaw them in half, I totally tore them.
It'll be our little secret.
I ain't telling anyone.
Scott, are you trying this right now?
I was trying, but I can't.
Yeah.
So when we went to break,
that hurts
it was
my hand just thinking about it.
Angel and Jason were both trying to
Dude,
rip apart.
Jason bent while we were at break. Jason bent a horseshoe.
Yes, he did.
I watched him do it.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
He's a strong motherfucker.
There's a specific level you get to where it's like if you're in a competition,
Right.
You get to that point, you've done it.
And he just opened
he
it
got
up.
to that point.
He's just a strong dude, man.
I feel like a lot of that is just like
Yeah.
visualization.
You know who I don't see anymore?
like it's in your mind, like you visualize it before you even do it.
Like,
did he?
Yeah. Like when I chop wood. If I got a big piece of wood I got to chop in half, I always visualize it, Dave.
Oh, I bet you do.
You are going to cut through this wood on the first try.
I bet you do every single time.
And then it never happens.
Do you know the best part of that story?
What's that?
This is the best part of that story. So as I'm listening to you and watching you tell it,
yeah,
just right over your shoulder, your wife is laughing and smiling and shaking her head.
She
so
can
I'm
hear me?
seeing it both as it goes down. She's just like, oh, Dave.
You know what she's saying? She's like,
Dave.
I chopped the wood at the
Oh,
house. Who are you kidding,
Who's
Dave?
he kidding? I
Dave,
chopped all
know
that
what happens?
wood.
Know what happens? They both are both splitting wood, and her pile's way bigger than his pile. That's what's happening there.
I tried to get her to chop wood because I thought that she would be able to do it, and she couldn't do it. I'm still the man of the house, guys. Doesn't matter.
Sure you are.
What you say.
Sure you are.
Doesn't matter what you say.
Until you post photos where your abs are like glistening in the moonlight and there's like a giant tire behind you and like industrial shit. I don't want to hear how manly you are.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Woo!
Dave.
Fair enough.
Your wife frightens the hell out of me.
Hey, there's a reason why she's called the Intimidator.
All right, I'm glad she's on our side.
She
man.
ripped more
I know.
cards than I could.
I know, dude.
She ripped more cards than I could by
time
one
for
or
the
two.
cool
I didn't even rip
down.
one.
Old 77.
I couldn't believe she just pawed those cards like that.
Shout out to
Honestly,
Louis Mano.
dude, she's doing handstands and shit when she's working out.
Yeah, I
Right?
know, it's insane.
So like,
Dude,
what?
those 5 a.m. burpees
so
are amazing.
What
can't
what
do
stops her from cutting 25 cards here?
Nothing.
You know, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
Not even me with a gun.
She's very modest about being a beast. Like she's very modest. She's like, if you didn't know her, you'd be like, you didn't know she works out like she does.
No.
Right, you wouldn't know she's
But like
the Terminator
we know how
underneath.
we know her workout regimen.
Yes, you've seen it.
and like I'd have a heart attack if I tried to do something like that.
Oh my
I'd have
God.
to start slow and shit. Like
Oh, there's no start.
5-pound weights. Like
No,
I mean, like,
hey.
she literally burns more calories before I wake up than I do all
right,
day.
man.
Literally.
Does she ever go hiking like by herself?
She
in
went
the woods?
hiking today.
Yeah, she did 65 miles.
But she didn't
today
go by herself. She brought the kids today.
Yeah.
So they did like 3.5
Which
miles,
means she
I think.
carried them both on her back while she did the 65 miles.
Right.
They were both hanging off of her knee.
As weight.
She's just
Right,
dragging
she had her
feet.
65-pound rucksack on.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
kids, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
She had
No
the,
problem.
She had the tent just in case.
Sorry, guys. I had a couple kids over here.
That's
That's
all
all
right.
right. That's all right.
I don't know if
So-
I heard them on the mic or not.
We
No,
were
no.
trying to have Angel's son say like the old 77.
was
We
being
can't
shy.
get any of our
And
kids to.
None of our kids will.
He's
We
what,
tried getting
5?
your boys to do it too, Dave.
He's 5 years old.
Yeah.
If I was a 5-year-old, I'd be like, "What are you
Well,
guys doing over here?"
5 3/4, if you ask him.
Right.
5 is the best age because you can tell them anything and they'll just regurgitate it back to you, and they don't understand it, so you can get weird shit going that way.
Yeah, like especially when you're using like
Yeah.
like sexual innuendos.
Right. I did a whole thing
Yeah.
with my nephew who was 5 at one time, and we did like we recreated the Royale with cheese from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
He's 5. I'm just like, say this, say this.
I think you've.
Instead of saying fuck, we said fun, and I beeped out the FU, so it sounded like he said fuck. Oh, his mom had a fit.
I'm pretty sure you still have that, don't you?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you've played that for me.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
So, dude, we've been here like
How long have
It's
we been
almost
here?
4 o'clock.
Is it really? We've
We've-
been here almost 4 hours.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
This is your
Sorry,
typical.
feel
It was
like-
at 1 or noon?
We got here at like
We
12,
got here
15
around-
Yeah,
Yeah. But we didn't start until around 1.
Yeah.
So still 4 hours. Wow.
We've been here like all afternoon.
Good. We've had a great time here at Last
Sarah's
Flight.
like, "Is your show still going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're breaking, hon."
Yeah.
I
Duh.
mean, like, this is how we do it. the old-
Intermission.
Honestly,
It's intermission, right?
if we don't have a guest on and it's just the 3 of us, this is what we take long breaks.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then we come back and we just get into it.
What's the hurry?
Right.
Right?
The only issue with that is sometimes you talk about some shit off the air that you're like, fuck, I wish we would have
Yes.
talked about that on the air.
Oh,
The
so-
very first time I ever was on with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, it was like I was talking to you when I first got there and
Yeah.
BSing, and I was like, oh, I think I should be saving this for the show.
Yeah. That's the thing, like that's like, everybody talks about Joe Rogan, but that's what he does, man. Like with his guests,
Well,
they get in the room and they press record
they just
and
talk.
they go.
Just talk. And I think that's the way you have to
It'll
do.
reach.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Like, that's the-
organically.
Yeah.
It's not rushed. It's not forced.
No.
it's
No,
just
man.
organic.
It's a
content.
conversation.
No
That's
agenda. We're just hanging out.
That's the entire premise of the show.
There he is, everyone. Let's give it a round
Oh
of
my
applause
God.
for
big
Jason
old
over
Jason.
here.
Beast over
He
here.
bent the heck out of a horseshoe.
A hammer. He bent a.
He bent the
a
horseshoe,
nail,
a
big nail.
a horseshoe and a nail.
But the horseshoe, I think, was the most impressive of it all.
Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
was. I
didn't
watched
even
it.
try that.
What
I
was
didn't
your-
want
what
to
was-
epic
no.
fail now.
What was your grip strength, Jason? 149.
Jeez.
So
Pretty
if it's
good.
under 130, don't even attempt the horse. Have a nice
What did you get, Scott? What did you get?
I got 126.
That's decent.
I got 113.
I didn't even try.
My left hand, I was 115.
Oh, left-handed even.
Really?
My right arm's a fucking bitch for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Do you actually use
He
your
calls
left
that in the
hand
morning,
for
too.
anything? Do you
You
use your
bitch.
left hand?
That's just too much
You better work
masturbation,
today.
Man. This hand is like.
Yeah, he's got
this hand is
carpal
wore
tunnel
down.
on his right arm.
Right.
Sit on that one till it
This
starts
hand is
tingling.
way wore down.
But
man.
but you're right-handed, right?
Too much of the stranger
You
action,
know what's
right?
weird? Like I
Yeah, a little
wish.
carpal tunnel from overusing it.
Like I always felt like I could be ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Like
Amber hoop.
I could like
I
bat
think I dated her
left-handed.
back in
Like
high school,
if
yeah.
I imagine that I can bat left-handed, like I can do it. Like
You
my
can do
brain
it?
is like on the same level
Yeah.
as my hand-eye
So if
coordination.
you think it, you
bat.
can achieve it.
Correct. Just like Field of
I
Dreams.
can bat right-handed a little bit, but trying to golf swing right-handed is totally.
Me and
Oh,
me,
yeah.
and-
Right,
me and
right.
Will are the same because
Yeah.
so I write left-handed and I bat left-handed, but I throw right-handed. I play guitar right-handed. I'm all over the
Well,
place, man.
Yeah.
I'm left-eye dominant, so I write right-handed.
Uh-huh.
I shoot pistol right-handed. I shoot rifle left-handed because I'm left-eye dominant.
Yeah.
But then I'll bat and golf left-handed.
You know, one thing I heard is
Oh.
the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah.
He was a minor league baseball player.
Yeah, he was.
And he taught himself to hit and throw with both hands to try to
Wow.
give himself an edge.
Yeah.
going
That's
into
crazy,
the
right?
majors.
You guys
Yeah.
heard about that? There was a pitcher a while back that could pitch lefty and righty. You guys remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Fucked up.
Like, you think you have the edge on people? Can you like? So if you were someone who can do that,
Oh, hell yeah.
are you allowed to like the first 2 pitches of the count? Like
No.
throw right and then switch it up.
You
on left?
have to
To my
determine
understanding, it's just like
ahead of
batting.
time.
Once you establish when
Once
you're batting,
yes.
it's not like you can take the first pitch right-handed
Right.
and then go to
And
the
then
other
switch
bat.
it up?
Yeah,
No.
Once you establish what you're doing for that at bat, the
Yeah.
pitcher has to continue throwing with that arm.
Is it
Now-
that at bat or is it
Correct.
for the game?
No, it's that because
Per at bat.
Right, because as a batter,
Yeah.
if they put a left-handed pitcher in,
Right, and then
I
all of
can
a sudden
switch
he
to the other
starts-
side of the box.
Yeah.
It's your
Because
choice
I was
as a
thinking
batter.
with the
I think it
pitcher
would-
that you had to decide, hey, I'm going to be a right-handed pitcher. This
That
game.
I can't honestly say for sure, but I would think
the
they
batter.
would have the same right as a batter would to be able to change to face their opponent.
Yeah, I think
because
it
as
is-
a batter,
yeah.
you can
What would
go
be
from either
hilarious
side.
is if the right-handed pitcher was like, hey, go left-handed, and then the guy was like, steps out of the box and starts switching left-handed. He's like, whichever way you want to do this, bro.
Yeah, it would literally be a standoff. It would literally be a standoff.
It would be so much more interesting if the pitcher who can do that has that capability of doing that. If they could if there was no laws in baseball about just changing it up when you want to.
Yeah.
And having that as your arsenal.
It would be a
like
standoff.
this is a dual fucking threat from right and left.
Yeah.
And you can change it up at any time. You know what I mean?
I think that would
it would
be
be
cool.
a way more interesting game.
I think that
Well,
would
you'd
be
have
cool.
to have the catching glove in play too. So I mean, you'd have to have someone from the dugout toss you
a left
an
hand or
opposite
righty
hand glove.
Yeah.
A lot of but honestly, a lot of those guys, a lot of those pitchers, sometimes they get like a fucking laser beam hits at them, right?
Yes.
But what are the chances of them having that happen to them all the time? Motherfucker can catch a ball with his bare hand if he really wanted to. If you're making $20 million a year, and you're able to catch the ball,
but you're doing
with
that
your,
one or twice, maybe once or twice. You're not doing that the entire game.
Matt, I'll pay you $20 million to catch a line drive.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
going 120 miles an hour with your bare hands.
Wasn't Babe Ruth like that? Like he caught and he threw with the right hand, so he would have to switch gloves and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's possible. You think about Jim Abbott, who only had one hand. He's a pitcher for the Angels.
Yeah.
And on his, for lack of a better term, stub, he'd hold that. The glove would be on the top of his stub.
Right.
When he threw, part of his motion was his release. His hand would go into the glove
Right.
so that he can field the ball if necessary.
Yeah.
So
that's messed
You
up.
can train yourself to do that.
Dude,
That's why
honestly,
that Babe Ruth
Go on
thing, I can
YouTube,
totally
there's
see
a couple
that.
of times where
Honestly,
he
it's
got line drives
impressive.
back to him,
Yeah.
and it's a fluid transition.
Yep.
He got it and was able to make the play.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
and
man,
then
here I am.
And then once
both
you
hands
can, once
trying
he
to play
catches
baseball,
it,
doesn't happen.
And then once he catches it, to be able to do something with the glove to get the ball out to throw to first or whatever.
Amazing.
It was
amazing.
It's impressive when when you watch a guy like Michael Jordan, and you watch a guy like Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux, or you watch.
Sounds like you're talking about a lot of great ones.
Joe Montana, Tom Brady, great ones at their sport. When you
At their
realize,
height, man.
when you're watching greatness, you fucking know you're watching
Right.
greatness. For Scottie Pippen lately to just come out and say Michael Jordan did this all for him, because he felt like he was irrelevant, like LeBron.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan has nothing to prove to anybody. Right. He has nothing to prove to the LeBrons of the world. There's a huge cult following for LeBron, and these motherfuckers always talk about how LeBron's the best player ever.
LeBron.
Dude,
Put him
exactly.
up against the defense
Jordan,
of the 90s. I don't think
Detroit
that's gonna happen.
Jordan would score 50 points a game if he played today.
Look,
Yes.
man, LeBron's the
Yes,
best
he
in his
would.
day.
He would
You
own every
can't-
dude
you
out
can't-
there.
You can't
You're not
throw
gonna-
them all up against each other at once because Larry Bird can't top LeBron now. But back in the day, Larry Bird could really play. He probably
Larry Bird
can.
I
would
just saw
play.
something
Larry
on,
Bird
on
wasn't flopping
basketball,
for
and they was talking
Right?
Larry Bird was taking a charge, or actually, dropping a shoulder or whatever. He wasn't just and flopping.
It was a different game for him.
Yeah,
It
now you
wasn't
can
the
walk halfway
same.
down the court, and if you're a big star
Right.
like LeBron, they're not going to call it traveling a double
Right.
dribble or carrying or anything. They're going to let you walk
Yeah.
half through the court without putting the ball on the ground.
Right.
That's
Bill-
bullshit.
Bill Lambier and those Detroit Pistons.
Mic
Jordan
drop.
had to play them every fucking year for 3 years, man. He had to get through those guys before he had to win his first championship.
But you know what? It's a different game.
He built
different-
himself
all,
up, though.
all around.
Dude, he was
LeBron
a
against
skinny
Lambeer.
right?
Right. Jordan was a
Lambier's gonna have
skinny
him
guy,
crying
dude, in the
in like
beginning of his
3
career.
minutes.
Yes, he was.
He
I'm gonna
built
see that.
himself up. He built his body up
Yeah.
to beat the Detroit Pistons, and then he just kept that regimen, and that's how he became the best ever, dude.
But you know what? A
I've
lot of
never
them-
sien a guy play basketball like that ever, dude.
A lot of them back in the day
Competitiveness,
said when-
skill, just
Right.
all
Yeah.
in one thing, man.
But when Jordan came around, it was the first introduction of street ball. They were all playing normal basketball back then. They were cagers back then, right? Jordan shows up and he's throwing it between his legs and jamming and shit. They didn't know what was up
Yeah,
with
he
that.
started all of that, man.
Right.
A comparison I've heard is Jordan to Brady and how they approach each game, whether they need to win it or not, and it's a must-win.
Right. They're going to do it
They're
no matter
obsessed
what.
with it.
Yeah.
And they can't.
They can't let
can't handle it
themselves,
if they
yeah.
don't win.
That's what
And
sets guys like that apart.
That's
whether
modern
they're playing
athletics.
the number one
Yep.
team or the last
or
team
the last
in the league.
team, right?
So we're talking
It doesn't
about
matter.
the greats, but I just seen on Facebook how a guy was like, "Yeah, you'll never see another Jordan, or you'll never see another whoever," and they brought up Muggsy Bogues.
Oh,
Muggsy.
Dude, Muggsy was the best.
5'3",
and he could
playing
dunk.
in the
And
NBA.
he could dunk like
And
a
he could
motherfucker.
dunk.
You will never see that
No.
again. He is a once in
We'll
a
pick it up
lifetime.
later. We'll get it later.
Yeah,
Little short
he
bastard.
scored like 7 points a game, 7
Yeah.
assists.
I feel like the golden age for
Yeah, he
the
was in the Hornets, right?
I
Yeah.
feel like the
Yeah.
golden age for the NBA was like literally from like 1993 or the early 90s to like up until like where Kobe kind of like
Oh shit, man.
Kobe
Right.
was beating the Celtics
Right.
back then. Like it was still basketball. If you go inside, you would get murdered by somebody.
Yeah.
Especially in the late 80s and early 90s, man. It
Yeah.
was such a more physical game. It was a better game because of the physicality.
Right.
But you know what?
Now it's like, oh, I hit your finger, oh, I hit your wrist. It's a fucking foul already.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I don't even watch it anymore. I'd rather watch college basketball than watch an NBA game.
Because
at
that was
least
back
they-
when NBA though was so everywhere. Because all of us guys are of a certain age. Every one of us at least knew somebody who had a Charlotte Hornets
Right.
pullover.
Yeah, Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
thing.
It was lifestyle back then.
Right,
If you didn't
it
own a
was.
jersey of somebody like.
I was all about the Bulls.
Starter
Right.
jacket, yeah.
Right.
Like everybody.
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
The Bears.
The Bears.
It was all about the
A
starter jacket. in
three-peat
the 90s.
twice
Just had another heart attack.
within 10 years.
Dude, they would have won 8 in
Yeah.
a row if Jordan hadn't
No,
retired for
yeah,
those couple
seriously.
years.
He would have dominated for a decade
Yeah.
straight.
At
dude.
the high school in California, people were fucking rocking bullshit.
See,
No
of
shit.
course.
Bulls, jackets, jerseys, whatever.
Dude, in Philly, honestly,
Kings or the Lakers? Who are those guys?
and
Who are those?
Dude, in Philly, I would not even watch this. I would watch a Bulls game over a Sixers game. Just because Michael Jordan was that like amazing to watch.
Dude was electrifying, right?
I'm going to go make sure our flag doesn't fly off, boys.
that's-
The
that's a
fucking
good
flag,
call.
The fucking flag, Mike.
It's getting windy out there all of a
But
sudden.
again, Barkley. I mean, for a big guy in his day, he's a beast.
Charles Barkley now is way cooler than Charles Barkley.
Well,
when
of
he was a player.
course. Yeah, I mean,
He's
of
such a-
course.
Say,
He's
that's
a
the
more
golden
likable
age.
dick
He's
now
such
than
like a
golden
big
era.
personality
Yeah.
now, man.
You like him now.
Malone,
He spit on a
the
kid
Rain Man
Right?
up in
Right.
Seattle.
sitting
What was his name?
courtside when he was playing with the Sixers.
I remember that. A kid just was like, I don't think the kid was doing anything either.
Rodman. Those guys
This
were
is the kind of
crazy,
shit that
man.
happens in Philly.
Oh, Rodman's
kinds
the
of-
best.
The Worm.
There's good stories about
Oh, my
Rodman where he was
God.
like banging Carmen Electra and like there's a story where she asked him to jump and like take off running and jump and do a Superman into her vagina. And he broke his
I
dick.
heard that's like
He tells the story.
Carmen
I've
Electra
shown-
tells you to jump.
You do
say
that,
yes.
right? Of course.
Honestly,
if it's anybody, I'd be like,
do that.
honey, I don't
So
know
glad.
about all that, but it's Carmen
Aaron,
Electra,
please
so
don't
I'm
listen
like,
to
all
this
right.
episode.
Dude, Carmen Electra back in the day was fucking smoking
Dude,
hot.
Carmen Electra could have told the Pope to do anything. They'd be like, all right, I'm the Pope, fuck yeah.
See you later. All right.
Penance.
I'm the Pope.
Pope Francis, can you fuck me?
So
Yes, I can.
So
Bend over, bitch.
That's
Rodman,
5 Hail Marys.
Rodman was on that
Oh,
show.
that's an Our Father. Hold on.
Penance. Get your rosary here.
She's wearing rosary beads.
Manna,
and
it's
shit.
hot, it's fresh, it just fell. Get your manna.
I'm pretty sure Dennis Rodman broke his dick like 3 times.
Yeah, he broke
I
it
heard
quite.
that in the news
We
more than once
played
where he
that
talked
story
about
on the
broke his
podcast.
dick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Party Legend, I think is the name of that show.
Yes.
It was on Vice.
It was on Vice.
That guy went hard all the time, dude.
That guy was.
He did go
Like
hard,
going hard
and,
in the
then,
tank.
and then he went soft real
That's how you
quick.
break your dick. You go hard in the tank.
Honestly, though, like, you guys been in certain where you're going, like, super hard with some, like,
We're
whoever
there.
you're
Well,
with.
it is the cool down.
Just took a left turn at Albuquerque.
It is the cool down, right?
And you hurt yourself down. You're like, oh, wait, hold on a second. My body went one way, my dick
It's
went
usually
the
my
other.
back that goes out.
Yeah.
All right, so
So I squished my right nut the other day.
so if you're listening to this
for the
show,
save again.
if you want to hear Dennis Rodman's dick breaking story, you got to go on YouTube and type in Dennis Rodman on 3 ways to break your dick.
There you go, man.
It's like a 3-minute long video.
Where'd you get there, buddy?
And it's pretty hilarious.
What you got?
And here we're talking about
Sloan.
broken dicks.
I know. And now we've got
Slowly.
children.
We got a bunch of kids over here.
Hi, sweetheart. Say hi.
Say
hi
hi.
to everybody.
She whispered so softly.
She's
Lewis,
in the
come here,
open.
buddy.
Oh, here she comes.
she's
Watch
coming
out, don't
over
trip
here.
over any
Oh.
wires, Sloan.
It's good.
Come
She's
here,
good.
sweetie. Come here. Hi.
It's a family affair on the
That's
outside.
right.
Oh,
Oh, what do we
how
got
are
going on
you?
over here? Speaking of family affair, Dave's
Yeah.
boys are currently up
Yeah,
in the
Louis.
tree.
How did Louis get that spider?
The what?
He's a spick. I know. He's half Puerto Rican. I realize that.
What did you say again, Sloan?
Big spider.
It's a big spider.
Yeah.
Do you like spiders, Sloan? Are you scared of spiders?
Yeah.
I don't like spiders.
Wow. Speaking of, that's a big damn dog over there.
That's
That's a
St.
St.
Bernard.
Bernard.
St. Bernard we were
Sloan,
talking
did you
about.
see the big dog over there? Did you see the St. Bernard?
We were talking about dogs earlier. There's like 10 dogs here today.
Yeah.
We almost didn't bring ours, and then Aaron guilted me into it.
Oh, you
Like,
totally
all
got to
right.
bring your dog.
But aren't you glad that you did?
I am.
Yeah, man. That's how I am. Like, I'm always like,
Kendall,
fuck.
you got anything to say?
Just like the other kids.
Do you guys take your dogs for rides in the car very often?
My dogs don't like it.
My dogs love
My dogs love it.
Murphy loves it.
Murphy
every
does?
time I go downstairs, he's like, "I'm going. Are we going for a ride?"
I'm going
like,
for a ride. Hello,
You got to stay
everybody.
here, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I got to go to work.
Now, does he know, like, when you say, "Hey, Murphy, you want to go for a ride?" Like,
Oh.
he knows what you mean.
Juno and Murphy.
Yeah,
So
mine are
you
the
can't
same
open
way,
up
man.
the. We got this one closet that all the leashes and stuff, and you
Oh,
open
yeah.
that thing even to look for something else.
And they
They're
hear
going
it.
for a
They
ride
know
or
they're
a
going.
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're pretty smart creatures.
So today has been like way better than I ever even thought.
I know. I thought this was gonna suck.
And the Chiefs are up 7-0 right now. Travis Kelsey.
All right, there
Travis
you go.
Kelsey touchdown.
And the Dolphins actually won 17-9.
All right. See, look.
Only second win of the year.
Yeah.
This is like Ice Cube. It was a good day.
Right, today
All
was a
over-
good
all
day.
over
Was a
again.
Phillies
good
tied.
day.
Phillies tied there.
Oh, they tied. What's the score?
And
7-7?
the Cowboys got beat by the
Yeah,
Broncos.
fuck the Cowboys. All
I'll
you
clap for
Cowboy
that.
fans out there can suck a dick.
I'll clap for that.
Boo. Dak sucks.
Guys,
Blow me.
we didn't even get a chance. We're gonna have to wait till next week to talk
I know.
about.
We had a whole. Dave had a whole thing.
I had a
like-
list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But it was. Then we had so much.
Are you serious?
The
Nice.
Jacksonville Jaguars, who are literally the
That's
worst team in the
final?
league, just beat the Buffalo Bills, who are
Nice.
a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah,
So how about
interesting.
that?
Interesting.
Sloan's got her
Oh,
glasses.
they beat
on.
us 2 weeks. I expected that to get cakewalk and they beat us.
Kansas City's next game was against the Giants, right? No, they just played them. They just played them last week.
We got a kid with a Black Widow spider.
Oh man.
Angel's trying to get his boy to say.
He won't. He won't. I dare
I feel
you
like
say it.
I think Kate's leaving, buddy.
My kids were using
Jason,
that.
see
All right,
you
man,
later,
Jason,
man.
thanks for hanging out with us,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Jason, yes, man.
We'll
Dude,
get you
you're
back.
a beast.
We'll
Bye,
get you-
Merrills.
See
Bye,
you guys.
I hope
Later.
your hands don't hurt tomorrow from all that bending.
I know. We
They
need,
hurt
we
now.
need to hear about that.
Here comes Hazel.
Yeah, he
It's
bent
time
the
to go
horseshoe
home,
all the way open.
Dad.
And a nail. He
See
built
you,
a
brother.
thick nail as
Oh, he
well.
did bend the nail,
Good
didn't
to
he?
see you.
That's right.
Go Chiefs, brother. Absolutely. Hey, we'll get you in the
Yeah,
studio.
absolutely,
We'll
man.
get you in the studio, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, good to meet you, Jason. Yeah,
meeting you
man.
too,
Yes,
man.
sir. We'll
Go
set-
Chiefs.
too.
Go Chiefs. We'll set something up soon with Jason. We'll have Jason and Angel come on that one show.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'll help, dude. Jason will be way more like comfortable with all of us there. So
He was a little quiet at first, but he warmed up.
when you're not used to a microphone,
Yeah, it's
man,
intimidating.
very
Natives moving
intimidating.
into
I
Last
know. I
Flight.
saw that. What was this? What is that all about?
What's
A little
going on?
teepee
We're
over
building
there.
a
What is
teepee
going on
across
over
the-
here?
We got some kids and parents across the street.
They're building a teepee out.
I think we all just made eye contact with a mom.
Are they
there.
staying there for the night? You think?
Oh God, no. I hope not.
These people across the street literally have a teepee. It's like a mom. Is that a mom or a dad? I can't tell.
No, it's a mom. It's a mom,
Okay.
2 boys.
Mom, 2 boys.
All the
building a
dudes have
teepee.
man buns these days, so I don't know.
We're gonna get a quick photo here.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Scott?
Oh yeah, we save that for the folks on YouTube.
Sort of. I mean, if somebody would pause it right now and zoom in.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that since we don't have their permission.
This is
Right,
the type
right.
This is the type of hard-hitting coverage you expect on the old 77.
ARCG, eat your heart out.
Yeah,
Eat a dick.
yeah, fuck you, PBS.
We talk about real problems on this thing.
Wow.
77 Music cares for you.
I hope that they don't ever do an article on us. That would
I
suck.
know, right?
Like, nah, you all are great, except for that one.
Except for that
episode.
one episode.
The guys at Last Flight were like, "Well, this was a great show before we got to the cool down."
Fucking prick.
right?
Fucking prick.
We're
Where's
like,
the
"Oh, well,
button?"
we won't be back in January." I guess.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
No, but seriously, thank you, Last Flight, for having us out here. For
Absolutely.
being such gracious hosts. And
Mark and Jared and Will, it was really great to get the insight on like just the whole story of how you guys became this. And
It's nice to know what's coming up too.
We're just yeah, absolutely, and what they have going on now, and
Yep.
the impact they're having on in this community.
Yep.
It's outstanding, dude. And
it's a beautiful thing to
dude,
see.
I've never heard a negative thing about this place.
No, man,
ever.
I ain't either.
Ever.
I ain't either.
Everybody has a good time.
Right.
Everybody.
And no matter what, it's every time I come by here, the parking lot is jam packed.
Jam packed.
It's always packed.
We saw it on the live and didn't see like very many people because you, of course, was focusing on
Right.
you and
Right.
came around the corner. And we were like, oh crap.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the corner. We want to let their stuff, happen like it normally does. We
Right.
don't want to interfere.
There goes
with
my
it.
wife.
You
I'm
know?
gonna try to get her over here real
Oh,
quick.
dude, don't do that. She'll leave.
There's my wife. She'll come and say hi.
Hey, there you go.
Sarah. Hello.
Hello, ladies.
We got all
Come
the
over
wives
and say
here
hi.
today.
She's
No,
worse than
no,
my son.
shaking her
She's
head.
shaking her head too.
All right, that's okay.
To the ladies
we were
behind,
trying to
what
get
makes
Lewis
us
to come
the men
over and
we
say
are
the old
today.
77, but he wouldn't say
Hi,
a word.
babe. How are you? How are you, Sarah? She's not opening
There's
her mouth,
Katie.
huh?
Katie will say hi.
Come on over and say hi.
Okay, are you leaving? Okay.
Aw, everybody's
Sloan, can I have
gonna
a?
leave.
I'll be home soon.
Sloan's going to give some bye-bye love to Daddy.
Oh, not over here.
Not anymore.
Lewis, are you brave
maybe
enough
not.
yet to say old
Come here,
77
sweetheart.
just
Come
yet?
here. I'll give you a
Nope.
hug.
Nothing?
Yeah, buddy.
I'm done here with you.
You what? You're done?
No, I'm not there with you and Dada.
Hey, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
That's my son, Jack.
Finally,
go.
success. One of them said
One of them
something.
said hi. All right.
That makes me happy. As she
Hi,
eats
Lou.
the microphone.
You
on
can,
the
Lou,
sheet.
you can at least say goodbye, right, bud?
microphone.
You can at least say goodbye. Just say goodbye. See you later, alligator.
See you in a little bit, okay?
See, this is the best because normally our kids don't give us hugs and kisses at the end of
Right.
episodes.
Normally
like
our
this.
kids are in
Found that
bed.
my kids never perform on command.
Yeah, I know. Isn't
They
that
can
a
do
bitch?
some cool stuff at the house and try,
Mine
over at
do.
grandma's or whatever, friends' house, try to show them what you did.
Nope.
Stick a microphone in front of their face and they freeze up.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, fellas, what do you think?
Hey.
I think this guy wants to say.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
Yeah. This has been, like I said, a great afternoon.
It's been great.
And
man.
for everyone's listening, we really appreciate the support and
That's right.
listening. I mean, like whether you listen 10 minutes or a day or whatever,
And-
it takes you. We appreciate you listening to
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
thing.
We
Any
sure do.
country that you're out there,
And before we sign off,
yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to take a personal
yes,
take advantage of being a part of the show to get a personal plug-in for my family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, do it.
My
Do
wife's
it.
brother and his wife are opening a new business called the Brew 50, and in the St. Martin's area. Great coffee. They had a trailer they're going to post
Yeah, I've
up
heard
in
about
two
that.
different places. They did it yesterday. It was crazy busy, and they had an issue with the generator today. They couldn't get out there today, but find them on social media, on their, Instagram and Facebook. It's Brew 50.
Brew 50.
Right.
Got it.
I think their website is Brew 50 STMMO, as in St. Martin's, Missouri.
Gotcha.
But yeah, give them a look and check them out, and follow them. Next time they post up somewhere, go get some coffee. It's really good.
That's
Go give 'em
awesome.
some love, yeah.
I love me some coffee, so I'm going to write that down and remember
I'm
it.
definitely thinking about getting it now since they're
Right.
combined to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
That's
hit-
nice. That's nice.
hit them up when they're out.
You know, it's funny. Jeff City and the area around does love them some coffee. Right.
They do.
Scooters is always packed. All the
Absolutely.
every
Ivy in
single
the morning.
right. Every
Starbucks
single one
is
of
in
the
there.
high,
It's
Which is
always busy.
basically
Target,
right
all
around
of
the corner from here.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and they're getting ready to open their second.
That's right. They're going to open up another location.
You
too.
know, there was one thing that
the
Jared
Starbucks.
said to us in the first
Starbucks used to-
segment.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what? It's great to have creative and also independently creative people in this community, like
Doing stuff.
like they are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
making this community like very cool. But also having a podcast, a local podcast like this, it brings a little more juice to the area. I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like
And it was fun
people
for
that
us.
are our
too.
age now have
Yes.
to come about. Even Jefferson City Paranormal Society, they're all our age, and they're doing
Right.
this. They're carrying the torch for that kind of thing.
That's because
That's
that's the age now. We are the age. We're the man now. We're
we are,
relevant.
yeah, we are the people who.
We're
Yeah.
the man.
Who
We're the
run
man.
shit. We're the people
Put
who run
You're
shit.
the man,
Bunch
Angel.
of middle-aged
And
motherfuckers.
put somebody down.
You just have to
Man
be
holding me down.
You just have to be bold enough to believe that you can do it, whether it's giving ghost tours or doing a
you
podcast.
don't even need to be bold. Just
Right.
take that step.
Yeah, just try it. Follow
Just take
follow
the
your
step.
passion.
Yep.
That's it, man. That's it.
Shout out to JT and the Paranormal. I have a call from him.
Paranormal Son.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry,
do.
Paranormal Son. My bad.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
right.
I got some audio right here for
Yeah,
him.
hit that.
Let's hear
Hey
it.
guys, it's JT from the Paranormal Sun. I just wanted to congratulate you on making it to big episode 77. That's an amazing milestone. I've seen so many brilliant content creators dropped by the wayside long before they ever got to episode 77. So congratulations to you three. Thanks for all the support you've given the Paranormal Sun and Tower Studios. And thanks so much for having me on the show multiple times. I can't wait to come back and catch up with you again. I really wish I was there at Last Flight enjoying a beer with you guys.
Us too.
All the best and keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Cheers, JT.
Cheers, brother.
We got to get him back on the show soon.
All the way from Auckland, New Zealand.
That's right. That's right.
Around the world.
And anyone else in the 29 countries now that we are heard in.
Shout out to my boy Roger Mertz out there, the marathon man. He keeps going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
Nice.
Raj listened to every one of our episodes back to back to back to back to back.
Yep.
There's several of us that did, when I first got into you guys, I had to hammer down.
Marathon, dude?
Yeah,
you
have
were
to.
too. Yeah,
Once you find out about that. So there's a couple of us marathon men.
Look, we're saying. You know,
we're on 77 right now. So.
We're not saying every episode was great because there are some episodes out there were like.
Some of our first ones were pretty bad.
Some are better than others too.
So, but we're glad to be here now, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We've come a long way. Thanks to all y'all support.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's right.
Episode 77 in the books.
Woo.
All right, we'll see y'all for 78 next week.
Thanks to Last Flight Brewing Company.
Yeah,
we
thank
appreciate
you guys.
Live from Last Flight, this is the old 77.
Peace, bitches. Deuces.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hit it.
Maddie brings it back.
This computer, hold on a second.
Maddie brings it back. Wait, this is bonus content.
I'm trying to find.
Still waiting. It should be right there on number 3.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. My bad.
I should make a beat out of
Hey,
this.
Luke. People are like, "What the fuck
are
you guys doing?"
Just jamming out.
Here we go.
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.